get started, I did want to let you know that there is a Spotify playlist linked into the description that you can go ahead and listen to alongside this video, and also that we will be using a set of light weights for this class. If you don't have weights, don't worry about it. You're going to be totally fine without. We'll get started by coming all the way down to our mat, finding a comfortable seated position. Whatever that looks like for you, you can go cross-legged, legs out in front of you, maybe sit in a long butterfly. Wherever you feel good, take it there. Hands come right to the tops of your legs. We'll take a big roll of the shoulders to open up through the chest. I want you to feel as if your shoulder blades are sliding down and back. From here, it's 4 deep breaths. We inhale through the nose, fill the body up with air. Think about expanding through the rib cage from side to side and front to back. And we'll exhale out, let all of that air go. Good, we'll go for 3, big inhale. And then exhale out, let it go. Good, we'll go for 2, big inhale. And then exhale out, let it go. Good, this will be our last one, big inhale. And exhale out, let everything go. Good. With that last exhale, let's come on up into a tabletop position. Bringing the knees down to the mat, bringing the hands down to the mat as well. We'll press down into the fingertips, into the knuckles and the heels of the hands. I want you to inhale as you send your hips back towards your heels. Exhale as you pull the shoulders back over the wrist. For 3 more, we send it back. Press it forward. We'll go for 2. And then last one. Good. Everything comes forward. We'll walk the hands in a little bit closer to us and flip the palms up. Press the tops of your hand down into the mat. Let me move my engagement ring there. Okay. We're pressing the creases of our wrists into the mat. And if you have to sit your hips a little bit further back, go ahead and do that. Give me an inhale as you send your hips back, rocking things towards the bottom of your mat. Exhale as you pull things forward. For 3. For 2. And then last one. Good. Everything's going to come forward. You'll walk your hands in a little bit closer towards your knees. Hands will be probably about a handprint or a half a handprint in front of the knees. We're hinged forward at the hips. Left hand stays down on the mat. Right hand comes behind the head. You'll inhale to open up through that right side, reaching the elbow up towards the ceiling. On an exhale, we're rotating down, reaching right elbow towards the left arm. We'll do 3 total, so this is going to be 2. Beautiful. And then last one, we open things up. And exhale, everything comes back in. Good. Once you finish up that last rotation, let's hit the other side. Right hand down, left hand behind the head. Inhaling as you open up, reaching the elbow towards the ceiling. Exhaling as you rotate down, reaching left elbow towards the right arm, maybe looking over the right shoulder. Good. For 2 more, we inhale, open up. Exhale, bring it down. Last one, we inhale, open. And exhale, close. Awesome. With that last one, both hands can come to the mat. We're going to walk things forward just a little bit so you can grab onto one of your weights. Again, I'm going to be using, I'm giving myself options, but I'm going to use a 3-pound weight for this first bit, and then I'll probably move to my 1-pound weights. Hips come down on the mat, feet are going in front of you. I want you to press down into the heels, press down into the toes, press down into the hips. Bring your weight into your right hand and then reach both of your arms out in front of you. Take an inhale as you sit up tall. As you exhale, you're gonna roll things down just about halfway. We'll inhale here and then exhale as you bring things all the way up. We'll do that 5 more times. We inhale and then exhale, take it down. Good. Inhale here, exhale, bring it up. We'll go for 4. And it doesn't have to be a big movement. If the weight becomes too much, just toss it. We'll go for 3. Good. For 2. Last one, you're gonna roll back, hold it right here, just about halfway, pressing down into the hips, keeping the left arm reaching out with the right arm for 6 reps. You're going to exhale, lift the arm so it comes up in line with the shoulder. Inhale as you lower back down, that's 6. We'll go for 5. For 4. Good, for 3, you got it. We'll go 2. Good. And then last one. Good. Right arm comes down. You're going to roll yourself right back up to seated. Take a second if you need it. If you're ready to keep going, we're going to keep going. Inhale as you sit up tall. Exhale, you roll things back. Okay, inhale here. Exhale, take it right back up for 5 more. We inhale and then exhale, bring it down. Good. Inhale, exhale, take it up. Now right away, I feel like I want my 1 pound weight instead. Okay, this is going to be 3. For 2. Good. And then last one, we're rolling it back. You're going to hold it right here. Keeping the left arm still, you take the right arm, bend at the elbow as you rotate towards the right side of your room, keeping the hips level and stable, keeping the legs level and stable. Inhale as you push the right arm forward. We go for 5, bring it back, and then reach it forward. We'll go for 4. For 3, for 2, ooh. And then last one. Good, your arm reaches forward. Again, you're gonna roll it all the way up. If you need a second, you take it. If not, we're going right back in. Inhale as you sit up tall, exhale as you bring things down. Good, we'll inhale here, exhale, bring it right back up for 5 more. Inhale. Exhale, take it down. Good. Inhale and exhale, bring it up. You're doing good. I know it's a lot. If you feel it a lot in the hips, try and make the movement a little bit smaller and focus on shifting the work from the hips into your core. See if that helps. We'll go for 3. For 2. Keep moving nice and slow. This will be our last one. Again, you're going to hold it halfway down. From here, we're pressing down into the hips. You're bringing hips and rib cage closer to each other to hold onto the C curve in your spine. Hands come together. You can clasp your hands around your weight if you have it. If not, just clasp the hands together. We'll bring the arms over towards the right, so just outside the right knee, lift them up a little bit. Now from here, you're going to draw the letter U. You go down on the right side, draw the curve of the U at the bottom, and then lift up on the left. We come down on the left side, draw the curve of the U, and come up on the right. That's 1 rep. We're going for 5. You got it. This is going to be 4. We'll go for 3. Now, if you're doing this on the membership platform, we did this series in arms and abs. It had to have been a month ago at this point. Okay, that was 2. This is our last one. We go down and up, and you'll maybe remember it, maybe you won't. We go down and up, coming back up on the right. Once you end up on the right, you're going to roll yourself all the way up through center. You can open up at the knees and then take a little fold right here. Okay, what did we feel? I felt a little bit of heat in my shoulders, definitely some heat in the core, but my shoulders are feeling a little toasty. Okay, same thing on the other side. When you are ready, just take your weight over into your left hand, arms reach out in front of you. We inhale, sit up tall. Exhale as you round through the spine, roll things halfway down. Inhale right here. Exhale as you bring it back up for 5 more. Inhale, exhale, bring it down. Good. Now, if you're listening to this playlist, hopefully you're not listening to it on shuffle. We should be just about at the same song. So I'm going to sing it. Something's looking better, baby. Just passing through. Okay, this is 3. If you didn't know, I grew up doing musical theater, so I think I can sing, but I can't really anymore. Long gone are the years of my success in the theater. We roll it back on this one. You hold right here, just about halfway, pulling hips and rib cage closer towards each other. Right arm stays still. We take the left arm, you lift up, and then bring it down. We go 6 reps total, so this will be 5. But I kept it in 4. Some may call me brave for singing on the internet. We'll go for 2. And then last one. Good. Right, or left arm comes back to meet the right. You're gonna roll it all the way up. When you're ready, we go right back in. How you feeling? Okay? I'm feeling good. But if you need to pause, pause. When you're ready, inhale here, exhale as you bring it down. Inhale here. Exhale, bring it back up for 5 more. We inhale, exhale, take it down. Good. Inhale, then exhale, bring it up. We go for 4. We'll go for 3. For 2. Last one, we bring it down, you hold it right here. Right arm stays still, we press into the hips, we press into the feet. You take the left arm, start to bend at the elbow like you are pulling back on a bow, like you're doing archery. Inhale, reach things forward. For 5, we reach back, press it forward. Oh, for 4, this does not get easier, you guys. You get stronger, but it is still hard. 3. We go for 2. And then last one. Good. Left arm reaches forward. We come on up. Take a second. Take a breath. You have 1 more round right here. So if you need it, just take a second. It's totally fine. Totally fine. Arms come out in front of you. We inhale, sit up tall. When you're ready, you exhale, draw in from the belly button as you take things down. Inhale right about here. Exhale as you bring things right back up. Good. Always remember, not every workout that you do has to be the hardest workout ever. A lot of the times just showing up can be the hardest part. And I know some of us laugh at that saying, but really, truly, sometimes just getting to your mat is the hardest thing, right? Sometimes you just need to move and it doesn't necessarily matter what the outcome is of the workout. This is going to be 2. Good. This will be our last one. You come down halfway, hold it right here. Pull hips and rib cage closer towards each other. Press down into the hips to anchor yourself to the mat. Grab onto your weight in both hands. You can wrap the fingertips together and then do a little rotation towards the left, lifting the arms up on that left side. Remember, we're creating the letter U. Going down on the left side, you create the curve of the U and then come up on the right side. We go down on the right, find the curve, lift up on the left. That's 1 rep. We're doing 6. Keep breathing through it. You're doing really, really good. We go for 4. And we're pretty deep into the challenge at this point. So you guys are doing amazing. You always do. You always do. I'm going to say this is 3. This will be 2. We go down and then come up. Ooh, down and then come up. This will be our last one. Bring it down and then take it up. Good. Arms come down. You're going to roll it all the way up through center. Open up at the knees. I think I skimped out on that last rep. Might be. Okay, when you're ready, we'll keep one of our weights with us and you'll move towards the center of your mat, finding a mermaid position or a 90-90 sit. After yesterday's class with all we did on the hips, this probably feels like a nice stretch, but you also might feel a little bit tight. So if it feels kind of tight, just give yourself a second. All right. We have the right leg in front of us, left leg out by our side. grab onto your weight in your left hand, and then take your right hand out by your side. You're gonna tilt over just a little bit to the right so the left hip can lift up. You're pointing that left hip point forward, okay? Pretty gentle pressure on the right hand, so if you start to feel like you're dumping down into the shoulder, we've gone a little bit too far, okay? From here, you take your left arm so it goes out by your side. We'll exhale to lift the left arm up. Inhale as you take it back down. That's all, lift up. Bring it down. We're going for 6 more reps. We lift and lower for 5, for 4, you got it, for 3, 2, good, and then last one. Good, with that last one, we build off of that movement, lifting the arm up. You're going to bring it forward so that your knuckles point to me. Open the left arm back out and then bring it down towards that left leg. We lift, bring things forward, open, and then lower. For 6 more, we lift, take it forward, open out, and lower down. For 5. Now, if you don't have the weight, it's the same thing for 4. For 3. Big shoulder burner, for sure. For 2. Last one. Good. Left hand comes down. Now I want you to pull the elbow in towards the rib cage. Your weight's up by your shoulder. Big exhale as you reach that weight up overhead, bicep by the ear. Inhale as you pull the elbow in towards the rib cage. Everything reaches up. Everything comes right back down. We'll go for 6. Good. For 5. 4. For 3, think about pressing away from the mat on the right side so that we're not dumping down right here, right? Everything is lifted. 3, 2, last one. Left arm comes in, we build off of that. Reaching the left arm up, you'll pause here, soft bend at the elbow as you open the left arm out by your side. Good, left arm comes back in, and then we bend at the elbow, take things home. You'll press up, open, close, and then take it home. Good, for 6. Sometimes I move you into something and I'm like, wait, what is the next part? For 5. But I always make it there. I always get there. We go for 4. For 3. You're doing good. Last one. Oh, wait, 2. You guys, pull it in. Last one. Good, and then bring the elbow all the way in. From here, you're gonna press up off of that right hand. We'll swap it over to the other side. Bringing the left leg in front of you this time. Right leg goes out by your side. Now again, that right hip is gonna lift off of the mat. Think about trying to push it forward, and then reach your left hand out by your side, okay? Left hand is going to support you, but it's not going to bear all of your body weight. So think about actively pressing up and away from your mat. That should help. Okay, that'll also give us a little bit of engagement into this right side oblique, also the left side. Okay, right hand reaches out by your right leg. We start off simple. You exhale, lift the right arm up in line with the shoulder. Inhale as you bring it back down. Exhale as you lift up. Inhale, take it back down. We're going for 6 more. We lift and lower for 5, for 4, 3, for 2, good, and then last one. Right arm comes down and we add on. You lift the right arm up in line with the shoulder, bring it forward so your hand points to me. Open your arm back out and then lower it down. You'll lift up, bring things forward, open out, lower down. We're going for 6. You guys, I don't know what it is. I feel like when I'm filming the challenge classes, it's like I'm so full of like nervous energy, like nervous excited that my words, they stop connecting in my brain. So sorry if you're with me for the first time and you're like, this girl really just can't get it together. Like, I promise I have it together. I promise I know what I'm doing. I very obviously know what I'm doing. I just sometimes, I don't know, my brain and my mouth don't connect. We'll go for 3. I'm just so happy to be here. We'll go for 2. And I mean that seriously. I know that sounded kind of sarcastic. Last one. Always happy to be with you guys. Good. Everything comes down. Take a second. Take a breath. Okay, your shoulder's probably pretty warm. Pretty warm, okay? We keep everything where it's at. We pull the right elbow in towards the rib cage. Your weight is up by your shoulder or your hand is up by your shoulder. Take an exhale as you press that right arm up overhead. Inhale as you pull things back home. You could also do an inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring it back in. I'm okay with whatever breathing pattern you want to do. What's most important to me is that you are breathing and that you're breathing in a pattern that makes sense to you. So my breathing pattern makes sense to me, but if it's not clicking for you, just focus on breathing. Okay, we go for 5. For 4. 3. 2. And then last one. Good. Okay, with this, we start to add on reaching the right arm up. You're going to open your arm out by your side, soft bend at the elbow, bring the arm back up overhead, and then bend at the elbow, take it home. Press up, you'll open, we'll close, and then pull the elbow in. For 6. Good. For 5. For 4. I have a hard time with overhead right here on the shoulder, but I'm trying to work through it. I'm practicing. For 3. For 2. Good. And then last one. Awesome. Good. With that last one, your elbow comes all the way in. Take a second. Just take a breath. Okay. We're going to take the weight, put it off towards the side. If you have another weight somewhere nearby, just put it off to the side for a second. From right here, bring the legs together. We're going to roll ourselves so we come all the way down towards the mat. Your chest goes down, your legs go down. Hands come down as well. We'll start off with just a couple of pretty small range of motion back extensions. Okay, bring your chest and your forehead down to the mat. When you're ready, you exhale, press into the hands, lift your chest, lift your gaze, and then inhale, bring everything right back down. We'll go for 3 more. Press things up, and then bring it back down. We'll go for 2. And then last one. Good. With your last one, I want you to slide the hands so they come down by the hips, reach the fingertips back towards the heels, and then think about rolling your shoulders down and back so they come away from your ears. This time, we press into the front of the hips to anchor us to the mat. You'll give me a big exhale as you lift your chest, lift your gaze, reach those fingertips back, back, back. Inhale here. Exhale as we slowly come back down towards the mat. 3 more like that. Big exhale, we lift up, you push back, 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 and then bring it back down. Good, we go for 2 more. Big exhale, we lift up, press back, back, and back. Good, bring it all the way down. This will be our last one. Big exhale. We lift up, you press back, back, and back. And then we inhale, slowly lower everything back down to the mat. From right here, hands go underneath the shoulders. You can squeeze the legs together. We'll press ourselves all the way up. And then reach your hips back towards your heels, finding a child's pose. Pressing down into the heels of the hands, pressing the chest towards the tops of the legs. Good. Good. Give me a big inhale. Fill everything up with air. And then exhale out as you let things go. Good. All right. With that, we are going to come down onto our right side and we'll get into our cool down stretches. We're laying all the way down on the right side, bending at the knees, hips stacked, feet stacked. You're coming down onto like all the way down on your side, okay? Reaching the right arm out in front of you. Left arm is going to come on top of the right. The hands won't completely line up, and that's okay. If they do, great, mine don't. We'll exhale, open up through the left arm. And I'm a little too close to the wall. Inhale, we bring everything back down. Just for 2 more, we'll open up. Good. Last one as we open. And then close. Awesome. With your last one, instead of rolling face down, we're going to roll back so that you come onto your back. Okay, knees can bend, feet flat on the mat. Your arms are going to come out to a goalpost position, elbows in line with the shoulders, 90-degree bends at both elbows, fingertips pointed up. We'll inhale as we reach the arms up overhead. And then exhale, bend at the elbows, pull things back in. Okay, for 3 more, we reach it up. And I know this one can sometimes feel a little bit funky, so just let it feel funky. Okay, see what you feel. See if you can keep your wrists, your elbows, and your shoulders all on the mat for 2. And then last one, we reach things up. And then exhale, bring it right back in. Good. Okay, with that last one, you're going to roll over so that you come onto your left side. So I'm going to scooch a little bit closer towards that edge of my mat. Sorry, you have to look at my butt. Left arm reaches out, left ear comes down to the mat. You'll stack the right arm on top of the left. On an exhale, you're going to open up through the right side. And then inhale, bring it right back in. Just for 2 more, we open up. And then bring it home. Last one, we'll open up. Good, and then take it in. With that last one, now we're gonna roll all the way over so that we come face down onto our mat. Legs can come together, hands underneath the shoulders. You'll press yourself all the way up and then reach your hips back towards your heels, finding a child's pose. Again, pressing the chest down towards the tops of the legs, pressing the heels of the hands into the mat so we feel a little bit of traction from underneath the armpits. When you're ready, you can start to walk yourself all the way up to seated, stacking your shoulders on top of your hips. From right here, I'm just gonna scoot forward for a second. We'll reach the arms so they come up overhead. Reaching fingertips towards the ceiling, opening up through the chest, maybe finding a little tiny back bend. When you're ready, left hand will come down towards the mat, right arm will reach up. We'll find a side body stretch. Good. You can press up and away from your mat. Find that same stretch over towards the right. Right hand down, left arm reaches up. Good. And let's do that one more time each side, just for good measure. Reaching the arms up, we'll take the left hand down, right arm up. Whew. Good. When you're ready, you come up, you go right hand down, left arm up. Good. Side body stretches are always my favorite. They just hit. They're good. When you're ready, we come all the way through center. Both arms can come down by your sides. Feel free to take any additional stretches that you feel like you need, but you're all finished with me for the day. Hopefully you enjoyed this workout. If you did, as always, please let me know down in the comments. You guys have been doing so awesome with the challenge. Don't forget to mark this class off on the challenge tracker if it's on your bingo card. Remember, you're awesome. You can do anything you put your mind to, and I will see you back here tomorrow.